Welcome back to our video. So today I'm just gonna be talking about cool video games that my friend Nerdtastic sent us. I just think it's a pretty cool horror game. The lore is good. The character designs are pretty scary. It's pretty balanced. The gameplay. It's overall a good game.
The lore is not completely balanced though.
No, I'm saying the gameplay is balanced.
Yeah.
The lore is it's a nightmare, but it's also kind of
and this FNAF. So any others like Subnautica?
yes, Subnautica, Garden Warfare, else like those, and Doom.
I like Subnautica a lot. I think the creature designs are awesome.
Oh yeah, I kind of wish they had bigger stuff. I think the size is a bit underwhelming, but it's still pretty cool.
Now, these are two games that I know you haven't played. Persona 5. I like Persona 5. I really like Persona 5 because it's just the art style, the style of music is great. And Borderlands is great. The characters, the writing is amazing. Now, maybe not the first game and definitely not pre-sequel, but all the other games are really, really good on writing.
Yeah.
And
The Mega FNAF, it can be pretty dark, but it can also have good humor. In the FNAF 6 endings, those are epic. Like the Insanity ending, the True ending, those are really cool.
yeah. What do you like about Doom? I think this is
It's
gonna be a
basically
longer talking point.
I kind of just like the fact that you can just literally just murder every single thing in the known universe.
Yeah.
Just kill everything that moves. Favorite type of game. And the gameplay is balanced, pretty fun. You can go through. It just feels so cool to go through and just slaughter everything.
Yeah, it does. It really makes you feel awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And the last game before we get to kind of multiplayer and story features of the game, our last game we're going to talk about why we like it is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I personally love this game because of its humor. I think the dark humor that it has was definitely toned down for Battle for Neighborville. And after finishing watching Shaun of the Dead, I can definitely see where this would actually get a horror/comedy tone.
Mm-hmm.
What's great about the stories? FNAF, obviously, it's so convoluted and it makes you think. That's what I like about it.
And there's still so many mysteries left unsolved, even from the first few games after 5 years.
Yeah, and our second game is Subnautica. What do you like about
nothing's
the story?
confirmed. You can just have your own theories. Well, the story, it's pretty straightforward. It has good lore, but it kind of just throws you into this big world, and you kind of just uncover the lore as you go along.
We did a video on the lore about the skull, right? And we had a bunch of theories.
Well, that was on my old channel before I deleted all my old stuff because it was bad. But yeah,
I still have that video.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I feel like the story really kicked in Subnautica Below Zero. But the problem with that is the designs are worse.
I would say.
So you gotta choose story over. Overall.
Okay, so Below Zero. Overall, they removed a lot of stuff. They fixed a lot of stuff that was annoying in Subnautica. Had some cool stuff. So gameplay mechanics wise, it was an improvement. But gameplay wise, it just felt kind of dull. They were just nothing was really. It just didn't give me that Subnautica feel, this big new open world. They're all in this rocky biome. There's not really any diversity.
Reskins. All the biomes are just reskins of each other, and it's not what made the first game special.
And it's just kind of special. It's like exploring, finding new unique biomes. There's always something more to find.
Yeah.
The feeling of loading in Subnautica. What if I go super far this way? What if I go super far that way? Below Zero just doesn't really have that.
Now, our next game we were talking about is Doom. Persona 5 and Borderlands.
Yeah.
Now, these are games you haven't played. What I love, the story for Persona 5 is demons, personal demons in hearts manifesting, guarding treasure, and, people are trying to take that treasure.
Yeah.
Just pretty straightforward. And basically actually the same for Borderlands. It's a loot hunt. My favorite is Borderlands 2. It doesn't introduce the mega corporation because that's been a whole thing. But Borderlands 3 introduces cultists, which they're making a new game called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which will be exciting to see if they go cultist, corporation, or completely different. Dragon Kings could be symbolizing something, foreshadowing. Who knows? Now, our next game is Doom. The Doom story is good, and the lore is a little complicated.
I don't really know the lore.
Yeah, but I'm sure with a few videos videos, you get to know the lore just fine.
Yeah.
And our last game, Garden Warfare 2. That story is really a pick a side thing.
Yeah, like you can. It's just like there's no good, there's no bad. Just like choose whatever side you want.
Yeah.
I guess you could consider with knowledge from the past games the zombies to technically be evil, but like gameplay wise, it's not really evil.
Yeah, and now, an observation to make in this open world that we have in this game, it's split down the middle. Like, if you've seen Cruella, half of her hair is black evenly, and half of her hair is white, also evenly. Now, time to recycle and talk about the characters and being balanced and not balanced. For the last game, what do you think? Do you think all the animatronics are fairly balanced?
In what game?
FNAF.
I would say yeah. I would say in FNAF 6 it kind of gets a bit hard, and the mini arena part in FNAF 5 is just ridiculous.
And Bitty Babs, you should be able to just kick out of the room.
Yeah, like I don't understand how in
I
Into the
thought
Pit
that Bitty Bab
a literal child can defeat a gigantic spring body animatronic with huge, sharp, actual teeth, but a grown man can't defeat a little plastic baby
Yeah.
with a piece of metal.
Yeah. Now, our second game was Subnautica. Everything is out to kill you in this game. In Subnautica, just everything's out to kill you.
Same in FNAF. Like, wait, something moves, it's out to kill you.
Oh yeah. The one goal in anything else is to kill you or make it harder for you to live. Like sea monkeys, they don't necessarily kill you, but they make it really hard when they're trying to snatch your weapons. Well, not really weapons. In Persona 5 and for Persona 5, actually kind of the odds are against the Phantom Thieves, with the entire populace hating what they do, even though
Are the Phantom Thieves good or bad?
good. They literally take down a pervert who is harassing teenage girls. That's like
I need to play that game. I need to play that game and kill the pervert.
That's the first demon you fight.
I'm getting that game, kill some perverts.
It's only on PS4.
Mm-hmm. Wait, do you have a PS4?
No, I played it with my friend. And Borderlands 3. Well, we're talking about Borderlands 2 on this one. That's the one that's most special. So I'm gonna just walk through the Vault Hunters, or at least the ones I can remember. Maya, she's really good. She's got this phase lock. I think Amara replicated that, except she now, with her muscle hands, she squishes them. Gage, I can't remember. I think Gage is a Mechromancer, the one who can call him the mech. I might be thinking of Moe's. I'm getting confused a lot. Salvador, don't care about. And Krieg, there's Axton. Yeah, he's just a turret guy. And Krieg, my favorite, because you get to play as a psycho. Krieg is really good. Now, in terms for Doom, you are a god. In fact, the lore actually says that you are a god human meant to enforce the law of the demon, but instead you violate it because of your human nature.
Yeah.
Actually, the game is cool because it takes an evolutionary standpoint of this. Really interesting. And then finally, what was our final game? Garden Warfare 2. It's all just chaos. There's no
the trailer's like one question remains. What the heck is going on? That's pretty accurate in the game.
Yeah, I mean, we were playing earlier, though I said this. There are too many colors. They're overwhelming my singular brain cell.
Using super brains, you have like all the like flashy colors for punches and beams. We were all both like right next to each other, aiming at that super beam, which was also blasting a beam at us, and it was just too much for my tiny brain to comprehend.
Choreographed seizure. And then finally, Super Brains. Let's talk about him. Absolutely not balanced in this.
He's a nerf.
They toned him down way too much. They did the Kaplan effect, where either make a character ungodly strong or unplayable. And yeah, they did that in Battle for Nimble. They made him unplayable. He's garbage now. But he's like a god. With the right Super Brain build, you can kill a Torchwood in 4 hits.
That's like a Torchwood, not a bad Torchwood, a good Torchwood. I don't even know what I was gonna say there. Honestly.
Yeah. You don't want to know what Super Brains could do if he wanted to? He could punch everybody at the speed of light, dig down with his punches to the Earth's core and blow it up with his laser, then jump up to the moon, destroy it, breaking all gravity and atmosphere, blowing everybody up into guts and gore. If he wanted to, he could do that, because he's a god. Superman versus Superbrains. Superbrains would win. So, yeah, that's our review on games we just love.
Yeah, thanks for
Games
watching.
we downright love. Thank you for listening to technically it's episode 2 of Alex's podcast, episode 1 of the one I'm uploading.
There are some technical issues.
Yes. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.